serious things. We left her up high, now she'll fly. And a siren all my own. Clouds to make me afternoon faces, and for the colors to mix together like the cumulus clouds in the sky through which she flies.
Hey everybody, it's Damon. How's it going? I am here tonight to do some VFX. It's going to be fun. We are going to electrify Mando. He has been shot by the off-world Jawas on top of the, well, spoiler alert. Alright. Let's just show you the scene as it. I've been working on this Mandalori-Animation of one of my favorite sequences from Mandalorian, Season 1, Episode 2, when Mando takes on the off-world Jawas. So I've been working on this since August. Yeah, I've been doing all the stop motion animation myself. I do mostly practical effects, and I'm doing a shot-for-shot recreation of that scene. Not completely full. It's going to, I mean, it's not going to be the full scene. It's going to be a truncated version, but you know, for every shot I make is based on a specific shot from that sequence. You know, there's just I'm just not going to do the entire thing, otherwise, you know, it'll just take forever. But I am going to just fill in the gaps. You'll see I've got, you know, the beginning, middle, and end already. I just need to kind of fill in a few gaps to make it a little more watchable. So I'm very excited. We're at a very exciting stage in the process where basically I could quit at any point. I'm just sort of putting more frosting on the cake, so to speak. I can, anyway, without further ado, I'll just show you what I've got so far, and then we are going to work on some VFX work on the very end, the very final shots, which is just going to be some digital enhancement of the practical effect that you see down below here, right here. So, all right, let's just watch the video and see where we're at. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. All right, so there I was. Now let's just pause that. Okay, now let's get this bigger. How do I get this bigger? There we go. All right, so feel free to ask any questions. I'd be happy to answer and show you what I'm doing here. So let me explain first what I'm trying to do, which is to add to the this is a practical effect that I created by using there's a little plastic piece, or very rubbery plastic piece that looks like an electric bolt there, that came with an R2 unit from or did it come with, yeah, it came with an R2 unit, that's all I remember. But so it's the perfect, it can be used to electrify anything. You can just put it on top of any figure and it becomes, he's being like shocked. But I want it to be a little bit more exciting than this, because right now, as it is, the electric bolts just kind of pop in and out on his chest, or all around his body. But I want them to move around a little bit. I want the bolts of lightning to kind of travel from one side to the other. So how I'm going to do that is the way this scene was a slow push in toward his body, and so I would take 4 frame cycles basically, where I would take a frame with no lightning. Then I would take a frame without moving anything, adding the lightning in. Oh, and I should add that this little, lightning effect is done practically by, I'm doing a long exposure and using, where is it? I have a flashlight that's a UV flashlight that's made for detecting pet urine, and Oh geez, I don't know where it's at, but it's really good for this kind of spot technique, using long exposures to kind of make whatever, certain, shining it on certain things will make them glow. And luckily, this piece is one of the, glows under the UV light. So anyway, so again, first I would take the exposure without the lightning, and that's called a plate. And so then, and so the plate is anytime you want to, have a safety of your background without your characters in it or whatever is moving in your scene, just in case you need to airbrush out some rigging or whatever. But so I'm using a plate in this instance to to animate this lightning. So again, first I've got no lightning, then with lightning, then for the third shot I pushed in just slightly and didn't move the lightning, and took a third frame with it and then a fourth frame without it. So we've got the same piece of lightning not moving, but the camera does move a tiny bit. And I have everything I need to remove all of the pieces that I don't want. So I'm going to remove half of the lightning down below, and leave it up above or whatever. Maybe I'll select some, parts of it and, delete other parts of it. And then I'll be able to make this lightning travel across his body in using all four of those frames, so the eyes have, audience has time to see it, and basically that's it. But it's a pretty simple trick, but it just is going to take a little doing to animate it right. And this is all going to be trial and error. I haven't done any of this before. This is just an idea that I had that I thought might work. So let's see if it does. That's basically how everything I do is. It starts off with me just thinking, that something, that this could work, and then I try it, and usually it works out better than I expected. So let's try this. So what we do is I'm taking the second frame. Oh, let's see. Taking the second frame, copying that, and just dropping it on top of the first frame. Where is it here? Okay. And now all I gotta do is take the eraser and erase the parts I don't want. It's going to be super simple. So first I've got to decide on a strategy here. What do I want this lightning to do? In the previous shot, the lightning, the electric kind of current through his body here went from his head down to his feet. So for this one, I want to reverse that and start with the lower body and have it go up, so I'm just going to erase all this stuff on top. And see how easy that is? Gone. It's gone. It's just gone. That's how easy plates work. It just makes your life so super easy. If you do it right. So okay, there we go. So we're just going to kind of start out with the lightning there. I just kind of clean it up just a little bit here to kind of make it look good. Need a harder edge, I think. See, this is going to be a lot better than last night, where I kind of dove in head first on doing some erasing some wires, and I knew what I was doing for part of it, but then there were other parts that were a lot more challenging, and right in the middle of my stream I realized I had no idea what the hell I was doing. But tonight's going to be different. Tonight's going to be just I know what I'm doing. This was planned, and we're just going to have some fun being creative with the lightning. So that seems like a pretty good start right there. And so then we'll just merge this down, save it. Oh, let's see, what do I gotta do here? Okay. So we're gonna merge the layers, flatten the image, whatever, and move on. Oh, no we're not. That's wrong. Totally forgot. Very important step. Good thing I didn't save this. Okay, so here we go. I mean, I do have a backup, and I could always just export the image, image sequence again if I needed it, but whatever. I don't need to do any of that because all I need to do is go into this first layer that has no lightning and grab that. Oops, what am I on? Oh, wrong button. Let's see, make sure I'm doing it right. Okay, so I'm just selecting all, copying, and I'm going to bring that back over to this one, drop it down. I should have done that at the start and just like drop both of them on each other so they're just ready to go. Everything's ready to go. So now I just have to do that stuff again. Oh, and see, you can see, I don't know if you can see, you can't see. Nope, you can't see. In some of these shots you can, because I'm going to crop it to a letterbox aspect ratio, or a cinemascope aspect ratio, you can see down on the bottom of my frame the flashlight moving around, blurry, trying to light up the lightning. But anyway, none of that's, if I needed to, I could get rid of that as well, but since it's not in the frame, I don't have to worry about it. I mean, since it's not in the final frame, this is pre-cropped. Okay. Actually, you know what? I gotta get some water real quick. So bear with me for just 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and play the video again, so that I have a second to get some water. Okay. Wait, what happened? Yeah. What happened to the QuickTime? Oh, here it is. Okay. I'm going to play this again while I get some water real quick. Alright, sorry about that. Okay. Now, alright, so now we're safe to flatten this image. Did I do it? Okay, so I need to flatten the image, merge down, save it. Okay. So I can close that. Oh, but I shouldn't have. Let me open that again. Okay, so then I go back to 2. And so I have dropped the plate on top. So I just have to unlock the background image and put that on top. Now I can erase more of this. Again, we're going to I'm spreading out the animation of each one of these lightning bolts, electric currents or whatever, spreading it out over 4 frames. So I started with the lower area here, so I'm still going to erase a lot of this, but maybe keep that part right there that's racing up. So some of this is going to be trial and error. Oh, you know what would be smart is I should take that other layer, I mean the first image, copy that, and also drop that just for comparison's sake. So I can go ahead and close this. For comparison's sake, drop it on top of this one, but it'll be, just so that I can see what I'm doing. So I'll put it down underneath the both of them so it doesn't accidentally confuse me. Oh, hey Nitro, how's it going? Sorry I didn't see you there. I don't know how long you've been here, but thanks for dropping by. Yeah, so I am, if you're just joining here, I am animating this lightning by the process of I took 4 frames in a row with the lightning in the same position. But first I take it without the lightning, I put the lightning in, I move the camera a little closer, I take another one with the lightning, then remove it, then I have no lightning. So that gives me a plate to use that makes it easy to erase the lightning wherever I don't want it. You just joined. Oh, okay, great. So, see, this is the first, well, I've already done 1 frame, and so I'm starting the electric current down in the bottom, and then it's going to work its way up. So I'm working on the 2nd frame now, which I have to decide what I should animate. If I want to get rid of, maybe I shouldn't get rid of anything until the 3rd frame, so it sort of like grows it starts to stretch up, but I still need to get rid of like this. Oh, whoops, wrong layer. Got to be on the right layer. So I'll get rid of this, but have it start creeping up there, so it'll be like, maybe start getting rid of the bottom. Why isn't that getting rid of? Oh, because it's not. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Sorry. Gotta have the right layers on and the right layers off. Okay, so if I start with that, and then go to that, we've still got 2 more frames to go. So this one's good, the first one's good. I am going to merge this one down, flatten the image, and save it. Okay, so now we're going to close that one. So now we're dealing with frame 3 and frame 4. So what we do, again, I got to get into the habit of doing this at the beginning of each set of 2, which is to copy and paste each one and put it on the other. So you just select all, copy, bring it over to the other one, drop it in. Now switch to the other layer, or make this one invisible for a minute, go to the background of this one, select all, copy, go back to the other one, drop it in there. So now we have a plate and an electric bolt for each one. All we got to do is flip-flop the order of these ones, unlock the bottom layer, bring it up to the top. And so here we go again. So this time I'm going to get rid of a lot of the bottom, as it's now creeping up to the top. So get rid of that. Gotta save some for the last one, so get rid of that. But have it start. It's starting to creep up over here. Yeah, so that's looking pretty good, I think. And then in the last one, we'll just get rid of a lot of this stuff, and it'll be that top stuff. So I don't know if this is looking good or not. We'll have to sort of like check it out when I finish the first 4 and see if my plan, works. Okay, so that's looking pretty good, I think. So just gonna go ahead and merge that one down and save it. But before I get rid of it, before I close it, I'm gonna copy it, close it, paste it onto this other one so that I have it for reference and I can see what I have left. So this one's unedited, so that's the 3rd frame. And so we're gonna drop that one down to the bottom. Oh, we gotta unlock the background so I can put that in the middle. And now we get rid of all this bottom. Oh, whoops. I'm always on the wrong layer. So then we get rid of all of this stuff on the bottom. think that'll work. The let me get rid of this. So now it goes from that to that. Oh wait, what's going on here? What's going on here? I guess I'm being too sloppy. There's some shadows that I have to get rid of. I gotta be more careful. Yeah, you see that? And yeah, oh, okay. It was also the first layer. Oh, I hope I didn't screw that up, but it doesn't matter. This first layer doesn't matter. Wait, what did I just do? Okay, so yeah, I gotta be more careful. I'm screwing this up. Let me just back up just a little bit so that I don't do the wrong thing here. There. Okay. So now I gotta make sure I erase the right stuff from the right layers. So ugh, I'm still a little. Oh, okay, you know what? When I screw up stuff like that, I can just get rid of this layer and then put it back. Yeah, okay, so. All right, I screwed that up a little bit, but we're back on track. So this is the previous frame that I just did, and this is the final frame, but what I need to do is finish getting rid of the shadows on this layer. Okay, okay, and down here, and what's over here, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, there's just a few little fragments that I, need to be a little more careful that I'll just get rid of all this stuff. I should use a softer edge because this is a little bit of a hard edge, but it shouldn't matter that much because the plate is perfect. But yeah, we'll just oh, well, I guess it's fine. All right, moving on. So that's our final frame of the 4. That's the third frame. Wait. So it looks like I have to go back and fix that frame because that's got some shadows. Shoot. Oh, but that's not hard because I've still got a plate, don't I? If I need to, I can use this one as a plate. Yeah, I still have a plate. I'm just going to grab it again, just in case. So now, this one is ready, but I have to go back and fix the other one. Merging down. Well, wait. Maybe I want to do that a little more. Get rid of this one. Yeah. This could be good. All right. So now, merge down. do that last one again. Alright, so here it is, and plop down the good old plate, reverse the order, and get rid of this shadow. Boom, 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 boom. See, I gotta be a little more careful to make sure that I don't have to backtrack like that in the future, but so far so good, I think. Any other shadows there? See what I mean about the blurry flashlight? You can see where I... Flashlight was in frame. But it won't be in the final frame. Anyway, moving on. Merging down. Saving it. So now we've got these 4 images. Let's see if we can open them up in preview and see if they work. Wow. Okay. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Okay, so now we've got the ones that I just did. So let's see if I can open them up in preview, and they'll let me flip through it, sort of like an animation. Hey, it worked. Okay, so shrink that down so you can see it. So here we go. Can we see that? Can you see that? All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. What happened to 4? Oh. And the first 3 frames, and it seems to work. Yeah, I think this is a successful test. I don't know what happened to 4. I'll try to open them all again. All right, it worked, right? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. What happened to 4? I swear to gosh, it's okay. There's 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that is going to look great. Whew. All right. Moving on. None on 5. Oh, yeah, we got. So 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to be the same with these next 4. So I'm just going to open up all those. Oh. Okay. So here's our plate for 5. We're going to grab that, select all, copy, go to 6, drop it down, unlock that background layer, turn off the top layer, select all, copy, go back to the first layer, and drop it down. So now we've doubled up each of the frames of the first 2. So each has a plate and each has an electric current. So this time, maybe I should have it start up in the corner over here and go down to the bottom over here. That might be interesting, right? So I say I'm just going to get rid of most everything. I'm just going to widen this brush so that I have less work to do here. I'm just going to start it just with that. I wish it was brighter. I could digitally enhance the brightness or whatever, but I don't want to do that right now. Okay, so there it is. There's the first frame. I'm going to go ahead and, well, before I, in case I messed this other one up or something, did I get rid of all of the shadows and everything? Yeah, see, I needed to do a little better job. Let's just look at what that looks like. Okay, yeah, it's got to be thorough. All right, so now we're going to go over to the other one, reverse the order. And still, I'm going to get rid of most of this, but it's going to have spread out a lot. Like that. That looks pretty good to me. And so now we've got our first two. Boom. Oops. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm always forgetting to do these shadows. I've really got to be more careful with that. Okay, so. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Still something going on. Okay. That's good enough, I think. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and merge these down. Save it. Merge it down. Guess I'm being impatient. Okay, so now we got 7 and 8. We're going to do the same thing we did. Same thing we do every time. We are going to select all, copy, bring it over to number 8, drop it down. Then unlock the background. We're going to make the top layer disappear. We're going to select all of the bottom layer, copy it, bring it over the first picture, drop it down. So now we've got a plate and an electric bolt on each frame. So we just have to reverse the layers here. Oop, I gotta unlock the background. And then bring that up top. So right, we're on 7. So now oh wait, I should open that previous one and drop that down for a reference just to sort of see what it was. so. All right, so that's the previous frame. So now I want to erase maybe this far edge over here. And then maybe start to get rid of some of this. But leave the bulk of it. It's like the third frame has to be, well, I don't know, maybe erase a little more. Because in the real show, it's pretty minimal what they do. It's just kind of little streaks here and there. I'm obviously doing a more exaggerated lightning effect, but I think it's gonna work. So again, let's see what it was here. Okay, yeah, so it's, but there's just enough connective tissue there between the two frames. Oh wait, yeah, it's fine, whatever. And there's just enough left for the final frame. All right, good. So delete that unnecessary layer and go to the fourth frame. So the fourth frame, we are going to get rid of, oops, wrong layer. We're going to get rid of most of the stuff up top. And just leave this bottom stuff. I think that ought to work. All right, I mean, this is pretty easy. Merge down. All right, so let's see what those look like all in a row. Or let's see what all of them look like all in a row, if I can possibly do that. Oh, well, it opened up two windows, but oh, looks like I gotta go fix the shadows in the first two too, but oh well. That's fine. Yeah, there's a bad shadow in there, but I'll live with it for now. So let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be much better, I think. I'm excited about this. This is really shaping up to be, again, pretty much as good as I expected. So how many of these we got? Oh man, 72. Shoot, it's gonna be a long night. Buckle up. All right, so 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's open. So, once again, I've got four frames where I take a plate, then I do, here, 1 second here. So once again, I start with a plate, no electricity. And I take one without moving anything and add the electricity. This little thing in the corner is the UV flashlight to light up the lightning blue. And it's a long exposure, and that's why it's blurry. So 9, 10, 11, I zoom in, or I push the camera in just a tiny bit without moving anything, and then I take one last plate, removing it. So again, I'm going to spread the lightning bolt across the 4 frames instead of having it just be there for popping in and out for the 2 frames. So this time, since it was down here, I'm going to have it start below and go up top again, or yeah, work its way back up. So, or maybe it should go like, maybe it should like do a clockwise thing and just start here on the knee and go, just do this part and then come back around here like that. Wouldn't that be interesting? All right, so in order to do that, yeah, so first we grab 9. Did I already do that? First we grab our plate from 9, plop it on 10, grab our background here, plop it back on 9. Okay, so now we're on 9, and now we're going to erase most everything except just it's coming out of this knee and going clockwise. Yeah, there, I like that. All right. Looking good. Now moving on to the second one before we save this one and, you know, finalize it. So this is now the second frame, but I got to reverse the order of the layers. And so now I'm still going to erase all this finishing stuff. This is the end. We're going to go clockwise around the body. So this is pretty good, I think. So we're going from that to that. I like that. I like that. Good enough. Let's go. Moving right along. Merging it down, saving it, closing it. All right, I'm rushing it. Merging it down, saving it, closing it. Okay, so now we got 11 and 12. We're going to do the same thing we did before. Select, whoop, what did I do? Oh no. Oh, I just quit. Maybe it's time for a break. Uh-oh. What's going on? Is this thing working? Did I just crash my stream? What's happening here? Oh, let me reopen Photoshop. I don't know what's going on, guys. Bear with me. Oh, it sounds like I'm still live, but okay. I gotta figure out what's going on with this. Hold on, give me a second. Oh no, I didn't mean to start the song again. Remove that media source. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to start the song again. We're opening 12 and 11. Okay, moving on here. Let's see. Seems like we're live, but my camera got messed up or something. So let me just... I don't know what's going on with my webcam. Who needs it, right? All we need is the Photoshop. Hey Dawkins, what's up, buddy? Oh. I got my cat attacking me over here. Hey bud. Hey buddy. He's demanding attention. I wish my camera was on. What the heck? How could it have crashed right when the cat wants to do a cameo? Come on, bud. What's going on, buddy? I was about to take a little break. But I guess I'm not going to take a little break. What's happening, buddy? What's happening? Alright, so we got 11 and 12 here. I gotta take 11 and put it on 12, take 12, put it on 11. Okay. Man, what is wrong with my webcam? Let me just, I don't know, unplug it, plug it back in, I don't know. Hey Dawkins, how you doing, buddy? Okay, so we're on the third frame of our little adventure here, so this time we're gonna erase most of this, but maybe leave that part there. I kind of like that. And what about the shadows and such? Hopefully I get it all. Okay, and moving on to 12. So now we will get rid of, whoops, wrong layer. Hey buddy, Dawkins, you were such a good boy. Alright, so we're getting rid of all this. and leaving that. That should work. This goes pretty quick, actually, considering. Alright, so we're going to merge down. Oh, wait a minute. No, we're not. Look at these shadows. Gotta get rid of these shadows. Because it's a very three-dimensional object, and it's nice. You know, you could wrap it. It's designed to wrap around an action figure, but I couldn't wrap it around him because I would have. You know, he's stuck to the ground there, so I didn't want to move him at all. He wasn't glued or anything. He was just sitting there, so I really couldn't. I had to be careful not to move him. I had to very gently place the electric bolt on every time and try to make it look a little different every time. Place it in a different spot. So you know what? I'm just gonna do this. I just won't be in the stream anymore, except that Dawkins is right here with me. Just bear with me 1 second. Let me see if I can. Hey, buddy. Oh, there we go. Look, it's Dawkins. Hey, Dawkins. You're my superstar, bud. You are my superstar. Okay. So we're back with the video capture, but we can move that down to the bottom, can't we? Okay, now we're back. Oh, what did I do? Okay. So, 12. What's this? 12. I thought we did 12. Oh, we just did 12. Yes. Hello, buddy. What's going on, buddy? You gotta see this cat. He's just too funny. He's just too funny. Hey, bud. You're so funny, buddy. He reaches a certain point in the day where he just cannot stand to be ignored any longer. I understand, bud. I understand. I understand. Whoops, why do I keep grabbing the wrong one? Okay. So, merge down, move on. Buddy. I don't know if you can hear that purring, but he's such a good cat. He's such a good cat. Okay, so let's check out 9, 10, 11, and 12. What's going on? Open up. Okay, 9, 10, 11, 12. 9, 10. Dawkins, how you doing there, bud? How are you doing? shadow problem there or what? That's fine. I should try to erase the shadows a little better. Dawkins, what's going on, bud? Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, not perfect, but it's pretty good. Um, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. Okay, starting with 13, we select all, copy, go to 14, drop it in there. Bud, how are you doing? Then turn off that layer we just dropped. We select the bottom layer. Whoops. Select the bottom layer. All, copy, go back to the first one and drop it. So now, before I do anything else, I'm going to erase this dang shadow. Okay, so this time, oh, I like it. It's around its head, but we're going to save that for the last bit, right? So, or maybe this time it should go counterclockwise around from his armpit over here, arc over his head, and then back around. Or branch out both directions and then end up over on this shoulder over here. Well, regardless, we are definitely going to start in this shoulder area, right? So we're going to erase this. Kind of like that. Now, flip the order of these ones. Now we're working on 14. So it came out of this shoulder over here. So now it's going to arc over the head. And so we're just going to get rid of this. So what happens like that? So, know if it should connect to the head on this. Yeah, I'll kind of build to that for the third frame. Yeah, kind of like that. So first frame. Oh wait, I see some shadows that I gotta deal with down here. Oh man, why do I always forget? Shadows, the shadows. They're everywhere. Okay. So far so good. There's the first two. I guess before I delete these, I'll just go and move on to the other ones. I mean, close them, not delete them, obviously. Okay, so moving on to 15 and 16. Select all, copy, go over to 16, drop it down. Grab that bottom layer, select all, copy. Back to 15, drop it. Alright, so we got our plates, we got our electricity. Just gotta flip-flop these layers, and now we get rid of the shadows to start off with. I guess I should fine-tune those shadows a little bit, huh? I've been doing all this at such a small window. Let's use a small little brush to get rid of all these shadows. Yeah, see, I've been real sloppy not wanting to do all of this. But I tend to kind of learn as I do these effects, you know, because I'm making it all up as I go along, so it's all a learning process for me. So I'm not meaning to make it seem like I know how to do everything. I'm just figuring it out as I go. So anyway, I think I did an okay job with these shadows now. You really got to get rid of basically everything that's not, yeah, see the shadows and all that stuff. But whatever, I don't think people are going to really notice or care all that much. Okay. But wow, look at all those shadows. Yeah, shoot, I should have, might have to start over and go back to the drawing board and fine-tune the previous frames a little better. I've been doing a very fast version. So, alright, that should be fairly adequate, right? Let's look at what it looks like. See, I guess here's the smart way to do it. Whoops. Okay. Just getting rid of anything just in case there's a shadow, really. Alright, can't really get into those smaller regions with this size of a brush, but I'm too lazy to go any further with that. Moving on. So. Okay, so we haven't animated these ones yet, right? So 13, 14, 15, and 16, right? So it's, what did we do with 14? It was, okay, reaching up to the head and reaching around the body. So it's going to connect those. All right, so we're going to get rid of this stuff. Maybe leave this stuff. Get rid of this last one. Save that for later. Okay, that looks like a pretty good third one. And now, last. Okay, shadows again, shadows again. First a big brush. Oops. Let's get there. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer again. Okay. I did it again. Okay. See, I think other people would just comp in the electricity rather than placing it in there and doing any practical effects at all. But I like practical effects. I like having it, even though it's not, you know, it's not a bolt of electricity, it's a piece of plastic. To some people, maybe that would look fake and they would prefer me to draw it on with Photoshop or something, just draw bolts with, you know. But to me, I like using as many toys as possible to, you know, make my effects. If I can use a different Star Wars toy to achieve my practical effect, then that's what I choose to do, for sure. Okay, so now we're going to fine tune this here, get rid of these, more of these shadows. Oops. And then I'm going to take a little break. I don't know if I should end the stream. Yeah, it's midnight, so maybe I'll end the stream. It's going to get repetitive at this point. I don't know. It's kind of, if there's anybody watching, let me know if you'd like to continue watching. Oops. Or if I should just call it a night. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Okay. I keep finding more nooks and crannies that I can do with this size brush. All right. Good enough. Good enough. Let's put that back in there. And so we're on the final one. So I'm going to get rid of most of it again. But leave. Dawkins, what's up, buddy? Leave that. Okay. Dawkins, what's going on, bud? He wants to play. He wants to play. Okay, so we're going to look at all these again. Get them all to be the same size and see if I can. Oh, wait. Oh. And 13. Let's see, 13. Nice. So 13. Oh, wait. Look at those shadows. Hey, Esme. All right. I didn't do the shadows in the first. Frame. Okay, let me just real quick. Okay, pretty good. Oh, that's all right. Whoop, that's not right. Okay, so what else over here? All right, so now what's everything look like here? So 13, 14, 15, 16. There's some shadow over here somewhere. Okay. Merge down, save. Close. Whoops. Merge down. Dawkins, what's going on, bud? I'll play with you in a minute. I'm gonna wrap this up, I guess. You all get the point, right? Yeah. It's just gonna be the same thing over and over. All right, everybody. I thank you for joining this stream, and well, tune in and you'll see the finished version when I eventually get these effects done. I have a lot more to do with this sequence. There's several shots I still want to do to make it more complete. I may be working on it forever. Who knows? I want to get done with it though, so I can move back to doing the IG-11 sequence, which is another one of my favorite scenes, and I just can't wait to get back to animating that figure. He's really great. Yeah, join me for my next live stream. I don't know when it'll be. Monday. It'll be Monday. Not sure what time, but check back. I'll try to leave some information in advance of my next stream on my community tab, I'll probably see you sometime Monday afternoon LA time, or at night. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what times are best for streaming. This does not seem like a great time to stream because nobody was really here. But I'll have to be more strategic in the future. Dawkins, you have something to say, bud? You want to say goodbye to everybody? Yeah? Let's say goodbye to everybody. Oh. We'll see you next time. Right, bud? We'll see you next time. Oh, what you looking down for? Here, look at the camera over here, bud. Look at the camera. Dawkins. Oh, no. He wants to get down. Okay, fine, buddy. Oh, no. I'm going to sign off. Thanks again. Have a good one, everybody. Until next time, open all your toys.